Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream of with you on our YouTube channel, and this is gonna be the second AMA with our fellow launch partner from Legion Network. We're gonna have Atar as well as Suhail from the team going through again the basically the introduction about the project itself. If you guys want to read more about the project itself, don't forget to go to our website. There is a link on the channel with regards to more information on Legion. So let me invite the team from Legion in this stream. Hey Arthur, hey Suhail.
Hey, hope you're well.
He did put it.
Hey,
How you doing?
good. How you guys doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
fantastic.
amazing. Thank you. Excited.
So what time is it there for you guys now?
Oh, for me, it just hit nine p.m. So I'm in Abu
9
Dhabi.
p.m.
For me, it's
Uh
5 p.m. UK.
5 p.m. I see. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. for me. So it's
Okay, so you're awake. You're awake.
yeah.
Excellent.
yeah.
It
Yeah, I
has
like
to be done.
I like to think that it's basically it's the start of my day. So usually what I do it's because for crypto I'll start working from like 12 midnight onwards till morning and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. So all right guys, I'll leave the floor to you guys. Perhaps maybe you guys will just introduce yourself and after that introduce about Legion Network as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you, Dead Poet. And first of all, like I always wanted to be a YouTuber, so it's great to be on YouTube live. So my name is Ato. So I'm the CEO of Legion Network. Um, and just a brief introduction about myself. My past has been in account management. I've always loved entrepreneurship and sales and how to really grow companies. Studied at Peter Jones Enterprise Academy. So he's the guy on Dragon's Den. And after speaking to him and being through his college, I just fell in love with entrepreneurship. So I knew one day I'll be starting something great. And then I just studied. I was working at Lloyd's Bank and a few of the jobs after uni, and I realized it was just wasn't for me. And then I already got into the trading space. So initially was with stocks and forex, and obviously in the last 4 or 5 years, it's been cryptocurrency. So in terms of investing, I fell in love with like forex trading, cryptocurrency. At the same time, I realized how powerful software was because my dad's into cybersecurity. So he always tells me you want to make sure you have a good background in technology. And then I started helping different companies develop software, so that back-end portals, back-end business management systems, CRMs. And once the blockchain space start integrating with development and with Ethereum and what's going on the last few years, it's been very hard to not get into blockchain. So this is our first venture into our own blockchain company. So yeah, that's a bit about myself and 2 years in development. So pretty excited to show you guys what we've built.
Yeah, perfect. I'll introduce myself as well. So I'm Sahel. I'm Chief Marketing Officer here at Legion Network. I've pretty much been involved in entrepreneurship and business since a very young age. So I actually founded a couple startups. First of them being one of my own e-commerce brands, which I was able to grow successfully and also sell on later on. I then came across, the whole trading side of things, which actually Atar introduced me to the whole concept of getting involved in the trading, getting involved in cryptocurrency. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't really, be in this space. And I have a huge passion for marketing. I've helped various multi-billion-dollar companies grow when it comes to their marketing and really helping them grow, scale in various parts around the world. My passion right now is being involved in the blockchain space. I truly believe we're in the right place, right time, and very excited to help Legion Network grow. As of right now, we just hit 2 million app downloads yesterday. Our goal is to take it to at least 5 to 10 million, end of this year. So that's just a little bit about myself and what I'm doing here at Legion Network.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Thanks a lot for the introduction, guys. I think it's interesting that almost all of us came into crypto because of trading. The whole idea of like seeing green candles and the market pumping, making 10x and 100x. And then somehow that became like okay, what's next? Like how could we also introduce tools and softwares and stuff into the crypto space? So it's yeah, thanks for sharing that, guys. Really impressive. So, do you guys want to also perhaps introduce a little bit on Legion? I believe you guys also have a presentation that you guys want to show.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So I'll share my screen and I'm going to give you all a breakdown of what Legion Network is, what we're looking to accomplish, and where we are going. So Atta, just let me know if you can see my screen.
Yep, I can see.
Okay, perfect. Firstly, once again, a huge thank you for having us on this call. I'm super excited to break down Legion Network for you all. Now, Legion Network is the best of blockchain in one decentralized super app. Okay. Now, we have our own ecosystem. And within this ecosystem, firstly, we are launching the world's first collaborative NFT marketplace with the integrated metaverse. Now, we're very excited because we're going to be showing every single one of you on this call exactly, how our metaverse functions as well. So make sure you do stay tuned until the end of this call. We then have Empower Academy, which is our watch to earn platform. This is where users can come in, they can watch videos and earn cryptocurrency. We then have the play to earn gaming platform, and this platform is called Arcadia. Since we launched Arcadia on the 10th of January, we have had more than 200 million gameplays happen on the application itself. So we're very excited with how that has gone so far. And then the next part of our ecosystem is the SaaS solutions. Pretty much everything today is a software as a service. Maybe some people on this very call have used platforms like Mondays.com, Salesforce, Asana, Linktree. And what we tell our users is this: you no longer need to pay monthly fees for those type of platforms. If you simply have the LGX token, and if you stake it, you get access to our versions instead. Okay. Now, this is what our marketplace looks like. So it's called Blue Moon. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see, how the user interface looks like. So we've gone for a very clean look, very easy to use as well. And as we're on that, I also want to go straight to our comparison chart, which will break down to you why Blue Moon, what makes Blue Moon different to other platforms out there, such as OpenSea, Wearable Foundation, SuperApp, and Known Origin. So let's do a quick comparison of the marketplace. So firstly, with Blue Moon, we have low gas fees. Our commission is 2.5%. Some marketplaces are charging a lot more, 15%. We have fiat integration. We're very focused on mass adoption. How can we get, even the average user to get involved into NFTs in a very simple, easy way? So we have fiat integration. Users can buy NFTs using their card. We have a partnership with MoonPay. So even if you're in the US, you'll be able to participate using your card. We are multi-chain, so we run on the Ethereum network, Binance Smart Chain. We have plans to bridge onto Solana as well and other chains too. We have our own token within the marketplace, which is LGX. Using it in the marketplace gives you access to various benefits and also increases the utility of our token. We have users will have their own custom wallet. The platform is fully gamified. We have social features where users can comment, review, and rate NFTs. So we want to create a really engaging marketplace, and we really want to keep a good retention so that people stay on the marketplace as well. Now, where it starts getting really excited is the virtual reality aspect, which we're going to be sharing with you today. We then have the custom VR spaces. Now, each user will be able to build their own virtual reality rooms and spaces using our Pro Editor software and our Basic Editor software, which you will see today as well. We have the AR side, the DAO implementation. We have an NFT launchpad. So if you want to fundraise for your own NFT project, you can do so directly within Blue Moon. And where it gets even more exciting is we can have features such as comparing NFTs, renting NFTs, swapping NFTs the same way how you can swap tokens. And what I want to say is renting NFTs is probably one of my favorite features over here. I truly believe that that is going to be extremely disruptive. What I also want to do, I want to play you a quick video that is going to explain Blue Moon to you all in further detail.
Blue Moon is a revolutionary new collaborative NFT marketplace. It combines unique and innovative features that will create a truly immersive experience. The future is a virtual world, and we want you to design it with us. Collaborate. Blue Moon will allow brands, influencers, and game developers to hold NFT contests amongst the community. Create product designs for businesses. Digital collectibles for influencers, or mods and skins for games. The list is endless. The contest winners will be rewarded and they can earn royalties from any future sales. 3D virtual reality. Bring your NFTs to life by showcasing it with a personalized virtual gallery or view NFTs in augmented reality. Social features and gamification. Users will be able to engage with artists on the platform by saving their NFTs, rating and commenting on the NFT projects, and participating in live discussions. Users will also be awarded trophies and medals for accomplishments on the platform. This will be based on user engagement, sales volume, and achieving many other milestones. Compare NFTs, a unique feature that will allow you to compare and analyze NFTs in depth, so you can make a more informed decision in such a vast marketplace. Simply add NFTs to your comparison list with just one click and compare all the attributes of the NFTs you have selected. NFT Swap. NFT Swap allows users to exchange one NFT for another seamlessly. Select the NFT you want, and in exchange you can offer one or multiple NFTs that you own in return. If accepted by the NFT owner on the other side, your new NFTs will be added to your wallet. Rent NFTs. With our rent feature, you will be able to rent NFTs for hours, days, and months for a fixed rate decided by the lender. The Rent NFT feature will allow gamers to rent new assets without paying the full price. NFT Launchpad. The NFT Launchpad will allow creators to put their NFTs up for pre-sale in order to fundraise for their up-and-coming projects, collections, and games. Users will gain first access to newly launched NFT projects. Each NFT they buy will have its own unique incentives which the creator can specify. So, what are you waiting for? Access Blue Moon now. bluemoon.inc.
Okay, perfect. So I hope that gives you all a better understanding of Blue Moon. I also want to add, we haven't just designed some fancy features and made a nice video. We also have some really, really exciting partnerships lined up. A lot of them are already confirmed, and we are going to be announcing, some really serious partnerships on our social media platforms and community channels over the next couple of weeks as well. So definitely do stay tuned for the exciting announcements over there. What I also want to touch upon is the Legion Super App. So, we launched this application on the 10th of January. Yesterday, we hit 2 million app downloads. I know right now we've had some really great progress with the application. We've been trending in many, many countries all around the world. We've been top 100 apps in around 100 plus countries. We've been top 10 in around 15 plus. And we've also hit top 1 charts in around 5 plus countries as well at 1.2. So what happens in this application? So the rest of the ecosystem of Legion Network is in one simple, easy to use application. And this application you can all download right now on the Apple App Store and the Play Store as well. So we have a built-in wallet where you can hold cryptocurrency, you can store it, you can buy crypto as well. We have Arcadia where you can do the play to earn directly and earn cryptocurrency, compete in leaderboards, etc. We have a whole reward section where users can come in, complete tasks, and earn a lot of rewards. And of course, our watch to earn platform is over there too, okay? And just to let you know, a quick statistic as well, the average user right now spends around 30 minutes on the application at one time during the day. So a lot of people are spending, a lot of time on these applications. Also, what I want to touch upon is staking will be available directly within the application too. So depending on how much LGX you have, you'll have a certain rank and you'll be able to have access to certain benefits within the ecosystem as well. What I also want to do, I want to touch upon the team, and then I'm going to pass it on to Atta to do some product demonstration, and then I'll come back on to go over tokenomics, etc. So firstly, we have Atta, who's a Chief Executive Officer, currently based in Abu Dhabi. So he's a good friend of mine for 5+ years. He's also going to be speaking on this call right now. We then have Steve White, our Chief Technology Officer from Manchester, UK, extremely experienced. He's a veteran in what he does. He has his own team as well. We then have Jason Hung, our International Business Development Advisor from Taiwan and Canada. Myself, I'm Chief Marketing Officer, so I'm very focused on the marketing of this company and the growth. We then have Cameron, our Creative Director. He's worked with companies like Nike, Forbes, and Apple. We then have Vlad, our Strategic Advisor based in Russia. He's helped us with many things, connected us with some really great partnerships, helped us with our financial modeling and tokenomics. We have Jake White, our Virtual Reality Architect. Previously, he's been working with real estate companies for virtual reality, which is really exciting. So these individuals know what they're doing. They've had the experience as well. We then have L.L.D, Head of Marketing, who manages our social media and also partnerships with any influencers, etc. We then have Zain Otley, is our Chief Information Security Officer. He's advised the US military as well. Emma is our marketing consultant. Yasir is our Head of Web Development. Amir is our numbers guy, and he manages the entire head of finance. So that is pretty much everything that I wanted to go over right now from my side. I think what's best right now is Atta, if you can go over a product demonstration, and then we can come back, talk about some partnerships that we've secured, where we're heading, a vision of the company, and we can break some tokenomics and numbers down.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to give a demonstration. So I'm just getting all this out for you guys. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is let's see, you can share my screen. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is our metaverse. Entire screen. All right, perfect. So you guys should be able to see my screen. You guys can see my screen, right?
Yeah, perfect.
All right, perfect. Yeah. So this is our Legion Network Metaverse, and this is one of the rooms that we've created for our company. So this is essentially a white paper inside the Metaverse. So if anybody wants to learn about blockchain or learn about what Legion Network is doing, you can actually come inside this room and you can learn everything about our platform. So for example, this is the same videos that Sahel was showing you. You can watch it inside the Metaverse. And one thing that I want to stress is that this room is actually running in the browser. So our Metaverse supports the browser. So if you have a mobile phone, if you have a PC, laptop, if you have a VR headset, this supports everything from day one. And obviously the best experience is in the VR headset where you're gonna feel like you are inside this room. So if we go upstairs, the first floor explains everything about Blue Moon. So anything that you see here is a full tour regarding Blue Moon. And in the future, we will also have tour guides. So from next week, when you guys come inside this room, there'll be people that from our team that will guide you and show you exactly what is going on. So we explain the NFT market comparison chart, how to participate in contests on Blue Moon. So if you want to learn more about a project, you can actually learn about this in the actual metaverse. Those people that don't know much about NFTs, we explain how successful NFT projects are working and also the value proposition. What are we offering? And we don't just want to say we're making a metaverse. We want you to learn about our metaverse in our metaverse. Any media that you see here, like these 3D models, these are all also NFTs. For example, just say this was a video that I was selling as an NFT. If you're inside this room, you can actually click on this video. So this itself is an NFT. So simply, if you connect your wallet and you want to buy this NFT, you can actually do that in the metaverse. And just by one click, you can make the purchase, and now you can carry on having fun with your friends. And one thing that I want to stress that this metaverse is actually a social metaverse. It's not just me going inside this room and just having a look at NFTs. You can actually see me as an avatar. So I'm a character. So if you guys come inside this room, you guys can see my avatar, which is also an NFT. Everything inside this room essentially is an NFT. This room itself is an NFT. So the same way you have .png files, .mp4 files, this is a .blmn file. So this is a Blue Moon file. And again, this is an NFT. So if you buy this and you upload it onto our system, this is a room that you will own. So I can make 10,000 versions of this room, but you guys can have your own NFTs in here. You guys can have your own listening parties. You can be watching football. You could be watching sports. You could be having fun playing games all inside the metaverse. So this is a room that we've created. We also have a room upstairs where we do our giveaways and AMAs. So for example, last week when somebody won an iPhone for doing Legion rewards, they came upstairs to find the giveaway. And this is all built on the Binance Smart Chain. We're also going to be adding Ethereum, like Sahel mentioned, and then a few others over the next few months as well. So this is a direct integration with blockchain. We're not referring you to other NFT marketplaces and making you go somewhere else. It's very immersive. The next thing that I really want to explain is how do you edit this? So if you buy a room in the metaverse, in the Blue Moon metaverse, how do you edit? So we made it very simple because we know that simplicity is key. We're targeting people that want to benefit from blockchain. So for us, we have to make it as easy as possible. So again, if I bought this room and now I want to customize it with my NFTs, it's very simple. I will connect my wallet once again, and I can now select my NFTs and I can just place them there. And if anybody comes in my room, now they'll see these NFTs. And we're going to be launching with many different rooms that people can buy as NFTs in the beginning. And we also have a whitelist, and we also have a first come, first served for those people that are supporting us from day one. So if you guys are interested in being one of the first few people to own these NFTs, I'm going to explain why, how, sorry. So the first the first collection that we're launching is limited land on the moon. So the same way that everybody has their own land as NFTs, we're going to be launching our land in the next 2 2-3 months, where you'll be able to purchase land on the moon. So this will be a fully 3D spinning moon where you can buy craters. So then we have some great partnerships. Like yesterday, we mentioned Meta Billionaires. We just partnered with them. We're helping them build their metaverse, and they've also reserved their land on the moon. They have a crater where people can come and they can access the metaverse from just by exploring this page. And again, this is going to be open to the public very soon. So this will be our first NFT collection. So that's our metaverse, and this is how you can first access our metaverse. And then in April, May, everybody all around the world will start to access the metaverse and do what you want. We're also launching a pro editor where you'll be able to design the rooms from scratch if you guys had those 3D skills. And finally, I just want to tell you what's coming next on the app. So we've had over 2 million downloads in the last 29 days, which I find insane. And for us, we're not going to stop there. We're going to make sure we continuously improve. And the next thing that we've announced is NFT drops. So we've got some. So by the way, these are not our partners. This is just an example. But we have some amazing drops coming over the next few months. So if you guys want to make sure you're part of these drops and these collaborations, one of the first places where you'll be able to get these is in the Legion app. And very simple procedure. You just connect your wallet. Actually, your wallet's already connected. You just need to have USDT in your wallet, and you can make sure that you mint these NFTs. And this is even before it goes onto the secondary market. So again, that's everything from me in terms of demonstration. I'd love to give it back to you guys if there's any questions regarding anything that we've showed to you today.
Yeah, AJ, I just want to also go over the token details. I'm just going to go over that right now.
Okay.
And then give me 1 second. You should be able to see my screen. Okay, perfect. So for token details, we're a utility token. Our ticker is LGX. You can check us out on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, etc. Our token itself is built on the Binance Smart Chain. Now we have a fixed supply of 1 billion. And our tokenomics are as follows. So we have 12% for the public sale, 8% for the private sale, 30% for community rewards, 20% for the ecosystem development, 5% for the foundation. We have 10% for advisors and partnerships, and we have 15% for the core team as well. So I'm just going to break the vesting schedule down for you now as well. We have the seed stage, which was at 0.025. That was a 500K raise, so we secured some really great partnerships with some venture capitalists and strategic partners. The vesting period is as follows. So it's locked at TGE, 10% on month 2, 7-month lock, and then an 8-month monthly drip release. We then have the private stage, which is at 0.035, locked at TGE, 10% on month 2, 6-month lockup, and then a 7-month monthly release. Now, for public IDO stages, it's at 0.075. The vesting period is you get 5% straight away at TGE, 95% unlocked over 6 months. And then we have the public launch, so the token price will go up to 0.15. And that's going to be for the public, 5% at TGE, and 95% unlocked over 4 months. And just to let you know, the core team have their tokens locked for a total of 24 months. So it's a 12-month lock and then a 12-month monthly drip release. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to touch upon in terms of the token details. And I'll just give it back to you all if you have questions or anything you want to go over in detail.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for the introduction on the project. I think that was awesome. I think I just wanted to make a comment here that it's nice that in the world of crypto where people are talking about building metaverse as a roadmap, you guys have actually a working model of the metaverse itself. And I think as users, it's always good to be able to start interacting in the whole metaverse itself without actually having to wait for 6 months down the road or a year later and stuff like that. You guys actually have a working model. You guys have actually put in very thorough thought process on how the metaverse works and stuff like that. So I have a question for you guys, and one of the questions I was thinking is that, what do you guys think are the key components in making a successful metaverse? Just want to dig your brains out. I just want to see, what your thoughts are, in terms of, metaverse itself.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, like it's definitely for me like the definition of what makes metaverse, because this technology has been around for the last 20, 30 years. Like we've been running around playing COD, playing Fortnite. So these graphics and these gaming
True.
systems have
Yeah.
been here for a long time. But what makes the metaverse different is the actual integration of blockchain and obviously now NFTs. And this provides an extra layer of ownership. And this is what really makes the metaverse different. For me, I see the metaverse as actually the next version of social media. People won't be on Instagram. People won't be just on their phones. They'll be creating their own worlds. They'll be advertising what they like there. They'll be creating friends in a more immersive experience. So this new level of immersion, this Web3 adoption, for me, that's what really makes the metaverse, and that's why we focused on the social features first. So speaking to people, sharing your screen, playing games together, all inside the metaverse. And we know the technologies behind the graphics, the technologies behind the audio, this will improve as time goes on. So we have a proof of concept that's working. So people can see that this is what we've already built and this is now what we're going to do. So some people want better graphics. Yeah, we're already speaking to some of the top companies out there. So for us, it's important about having foundation. So for me, it's definitely having social features, being able to connect and having a core solid blockchain and NFT integration. That's what would really make a solid metaverse, in my opinion.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I think that was very comprehensive on your end as well. I think you're right. Perhaps the future of social media is actually metaverse. The idea of having your own movable avatar of your choice. I don't know whether are you guys familiar with in I think this was very popular in the 1990s. It was a chat room called Microsoft Comic Chat. And are you guys familiar with that?
No, I can't remember
Yeah.
that. I was just a kid then.
Yeah, so back then I think it was the whole idea of getting avatars and like for example having chats with interaction between people, but you have an avatar and it's a comic in a comic chat. So and I think that was what it was in the night. I think this was like 97, 98, and then and after that, the whole chat group of IRC came about, ICQ and MSN, and now and then there's like the whole photos and videos, and now what's next, and what's next is actually yourself being a user in the platform itself, in terms of an avatar. So that's I think very interesting to see the the whole trend of social media. Do you guys also mind sharing a little bit? Oh, I see we have Delgado here as well. Delgado, is your mic all right?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. All good,
Uh,
all good.
oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
On the metaverse. Before you go on past that, you mentioned avatars, and with the current state of metaverse, it seems a huge issue is the avatars themselves. They don't seem realistic. They're not too in detail. Do you guys plan on evolving that in any way?
Yeah, absolutely. Like in terms of avatars, you can see nearly every, if you think about any NFT project right now, everybody's promoting avatars, and avatar is currently the trend. And in our marketplace, in our metaverse, you have your own avatars, and these can be custom designed. We're actually working on an editor where you'll be able to design your own avatars and then mint it. So that's going to be the long term vision. But I honestly believe that people will get over this phase of avatars. Like there's only so many faces that you're going to be happy with. Then eventually you're going to be thinking about sofas and TVs and cars in the metaverse. So I honestly believe that this phase of avatars is great, but there's only so much that I've got 5 NFTs all avatars, but now I feel like getting something else, buying a sofa in my room or buying a TV so I can showcase the latest match. So yeah, but I do think that it's going to be rigged full body models that are going to be the future. Avatars are just like the starting point. Then, if you look at, for some examples like Meta Billionaires, they already have some videos that are coming out of what's possible. So, I think people are just waiting for the engine. So everybody's starting off with selling pictures, but then most of the solid projects do have the plans to make it into a full 3D models that you can use in games and metaverses.
Uh, Depot, where we go?
Yeah, so I just thought maybe perhaps I just want to touch a little bit on the Arcadia, with this whole right now the trend of basically play as you earn, or game as you earn. It's just, like, what's your thoughts on the type of games that's going to be available on Arcadia um, for Legion?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Sahel, do you want me to answer, or do you wanna?
Yeah, I just want to add something as well onto that. So when it comes to Arcadia, there's going to be 3 phases. So the first phase that you see is a proof of concept. We focused on like addictive games that people enjoy to play with. And that proof of concept we believe has worked really well. We've got more than 200 million plays so far, which I think is really crazy numbers. Then now the second phase that we're going to go into is developing our own game. So we're going to have some really exciting announcements about that in the next couple of months. And the third phase is then to allow other developers to have their games on our platform. So in a way, you can say that we probably want to become like the Steam of this space where other developers can come in and have their games listed on Arcadia. So those are the 3 phases of Arcadia as a company. But Atta, if there's anything you want to add as well?
No, definitely. I think the scope of games, we already had a few conversations with some game developers. Obviously, in the mobile, it's limited. The graphics are becoming amazing, but our vision is not limited. Like, we don't limit our vision just to smartphone application. Because I honestly believe whatever you think of Facebook and Meta, their marketplace is going to be massive over the next few years as people adopt Metaverse. So we have an iPhone app, we have a Google Android app. We're also launching our own Oculus app, because we believe that's the future. If you look at what Lightsaber's done, over 100 million revenue last year in the actual metaverse, just a specific app for the Oculus, I think that's where it's going. So having these metaverse games, we want to make games that you can play with your VR headset and be immersed in that. So that's the type of games I believe is the future of Arcadia. But this is just like the baby. This is just making sure that people see what we have is going to be something great, and also building the user base. We can't get other developers on board. What they want to see is a user base. So that's what we're focusing on right now.
Yeah, thanks, Suhail and Atar. I think that's pretty interesting. To see the potentials of Arcadia itself. As you guys know, that on top of just marketing and partnerships, I also do a bit of strategic research on for Action and stuff. And one of the things that I been reading up a lot, and I see that like gaming itself, in terms of the trends, they're looking at about possibly a 200 billion market value, in the upcoming years. And what is also interesting is that the type of games that's going to be available on blockchain, because right now, like what you said, Steam Epic games are like the monopoly, in terms of coming out with quality games. And I'll probably be will be interesting to see, what kind of opportunities quality games can also be available on for blockchain. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Steam does not allow blockchain games, so that itself is also an opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw what happened to Blockbuster. If you don't follow the next big thing, so they could have been so much more successful if they adopted the new technologies that existed. So it's going to be the same. Like, there's going to be some people that are left behind, but I honestly believe that at this stage, most companies eventually are going to adopt this new technology. But we don't want to wait for that. We don't have to follow everybody else. We can start to set the trend ourselves, and see what happens.
And when will the play to earn be available?
Okay, yeah. So the play to earn was available for the last month. Now we've learned a lot from the user base. Like Sahel said, we had over 200 plays, so a lot of data, a lot of statistics came back to the company, and obviously we're taking feedback from our consumers and our customers. And for us right now, I always tell people our focus right now as a company is customer service and it's security. So once we have those two unlock, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a solid service. So based on the feedback, everybody said they want a fairer model where you actually get to earn cryptocurrency based on your skill level. And this is quite a big thing in gaming now, where it's skills based play to earn model. So that's what we're going to be focusing on as well. So for the last few days, we've just turned off the server and we're actually upgrading the system. The Android app came out yesterday, update, and the iOS app update is also pending with Apple. So as soon as that's approved, the games are going to be back live, and the new mechanism is going to be live, which we're going to announce in the coming days as well. So yeah, it's just a few days away.
All right. And will it be primarily or only the Legion token?
Yeah, at this stage, it's the Legion token. However, like sometimes we do special giveaways in like USDT. We're also going to be dropping some NFTs. So the giveaways, they're going to be a mix. So primarily right now, it's Legion token. We are in talks with a few games, but nothing's concrete, with other developers who want to share their token as well. That's possible. We already have the system to do that. But at the moment, it's just the Legion token.
Solid, solid. It's exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
a bit of a gamer myself, so I will be on that app.
Great. We have a community section where the community will be able to vote for future games. The community will also be able to vote to remove games or to change certain games. Because if Delgado, if you keep winning every single day, everybody just knows you're either too good or they'll never be able to beat you. So the community together, they can vote to change the game, and so
I'll just win
yeah.
that game too.
Yeah, I would say get the community to just vote to get Delgado out of the game. That would be better.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you guys planning on implementing a DAO into your platform at all?
Yeah, we actually, Sahel mentioned it, I think, in the presentation today. We want to include that first into the NFT side of things, into the NFT marketplace, because I have not really seen one in an NFT marketplace that can help people buy into NFTs in different styles and different ways. So we are working on that. Again, I wouldn't overpromise. It's still early stages, but one thing that we will have is the launchpad, the NFT launchpad. It's going to be a metaverse slash NFT launchpad launching hopefully end of this year. Because I've seen, look, my position a few years ago, or like 5, 6 years ago, I had some great ideas, but didn't have the funding to actually make these projects happen. But now with the launch pads in the crypto space, it's helping so many people with great ideas actually make it a reality. And that's why we're happy to be on launch pads. But we also want to offer that service to other people who have visions or have projects that they want to work on. So that's going to be launching end of this year.
I just want to just touch a little bit in terms of the governance of the project itself, right? Because right now the way you guys are built, feels very pretty much like an organization. Pretty solid. You guys covered. You guys have like guys who are in charge of, the development side, the marketing side, the whole strategy side as well. Like, but like for example, with the current trend of crypto, where everything is looking to be decentralized, would you consider yourself possibly looking into like a DAO setup, which is like a decentralized autonomous organizations, or do you feel that that's not a model, governance model that is suitable for your project?
So how do you want to take it, or do you want me to?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Okay, perfect. So, in terms of decentralization, like for me, it comes with its challenges. There's certain models that are great with decentralization and what you guys are doing and what many other platforms are doing right now. But then when it comes to gaming, when it comes to making blockchain simple for the average person, trying to be a product that allows the masses to come in, we believe that it takes time for them to be educated. So we do believe that there are core crypto users on the app initially, but the marketing will start to focus on those people that don't know about blockchain and want to benefit from blockchain. So that's why it's always been about easy to use, making sure application easy to use, and then while we grow as a company, we want to educate our users on blockchain and the benefits of different aspects of blockchain, such as decentralization, such as everything that exists today, and then slowly see where it goes really. So we're not really uh, pressurizing ourselves. I would say we're like CD, like we're a bit centralized in terms of the app, but the NFT marketplace is decentralized where you can just log in with your wallet and it doesn't have to be linked to to the Legion app. So we have a mix. We're just trying to get the best of both worlds, but it's definitely a learning curve.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting because even like for example, Action itself, we last year we also had a discussion, whether is DAO, exactly a governance model that is actually suitable for startups, because while yes, we will want to give the community access to making changes to or do recommendations and make changes to the model itself, but I think in terms of trying to create that vision, I think it's always best to being led by a solid team of members with a very strong vision, in driving the project itself. So thanks for the comment, that Atar and Suhail. Um, all right, perhaps Delgado, have you got any other questions, or could we go straight to the community questions? Because I think there's a couple of questions.
Yeah, we got quite a few questions. Let's go to the community.
All right, all right. Okay, let's go for the first one. I know you guys mentioned a little bit on this, but perhaps you just wanna, will there be land for sale in the metaverse?
Yeah, let's say I'll let you take it.
Yeah, of course there will be. So
Everybody wants to become a landowner, in the metaverse.
yeah, most definitely there will be. We're going to be announcing this soon on our social media platforms and on our community channels, but most definitely there will be. We already have had a few conversations with some celebrities and influencers too, which are actually taking up land when we launch it. So don't be surprised if your neighbor is someone who has a couple million followers on social media. But most definitely, the
Yeah,
answer is yes.
there's Delgado there. Yeah, in case you're wondering. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I answered. So most definitely yes.
Yeah. So, all right. So we'll go to the next question. As you said, there will be avatar NFT. Do you plan to use this avatar in other metaverse like Sandbox?
Yeah, we have. It's funny, we had this conversation with developers like a few months ago, and obviously our platform, like we want to upgrade our platform, and the great thing about our platform, you can literally bring anything from the 3D world, optimize it, and use it in our metaverse. So that's what makes our metaverse great. Where if you have a picture of a bottle, you can actually convert that 3D object and make it work in our metaverse. So again, whatever we design in our metaverse, it is possible to be exported. But again, it depends on the other companies and their requirements. So from our side, you can import 3D models. You can actually export what you design in the metaverse as well, and then the utility in other places will be down to them. So if they accept it and they have the tools and the plugins and the optimization for it to work there, no problem. We don't want to constrict people. We believe people will choose benefits and utility that's great for them. But it's a big space, blockchain space. So what Sandbox have done is like they're one of our role models because they're leading the way in what they're doing.
True. It's true actually. Yeah. I think Delgado, you were looking at a couple of different metaverse as well, upcoming ones as well, right? That are also being influenced by Sandbox itself. Uh, I think I remember talking to you about it, Delgado.
Right, right, right. Uh, do you guys plan on having any? I think the future of metaverse will not only involve making it more realistic, but being able to bridge to other metaverses.
Mhm.
Do you guys plan on incorporating other metaverse projects within your own?
Yep. So we started off with rooms and craters and land that you own, in terms of places that you actually have to use for yourselves. But I honestly believe the open world aspect is something that we're already exploring right now. I do like the fact that if you want to go to Disneyland, you're going to see Adidas on the way, and it's going to be like a true open world. But I don't believe the metaverse is like Earth. There's just like one, well, there's many Earths, but like where we all live, it's not one place. The metaverse is not one place. It's going to be everybody's going to have their own branded version of a metaverse. So I honestly believe it's going to be cool to see what other guys do. Like there's some big projects out there that haven't even they've just launched NFTs, but some of the plans that they have is insane with land and metaverse. So it'll be exciting to see what they see. And for us, like one key thing that I always say in this space, like collaboration only helps you. Like there's no real competition. Collaboration with all these crypto projects at this early stage is going to benefit us.
Right. I think in the blockchain sphere, competition is what's primarily holding us back. Adoption should have happened much faster, and I think the competition between platforms like really has to stop. So I really appreciate you speaking on that.
All right. So
Absolutely.
ne- the next one is not really a question, but just a comment. So basically, they're asking, can you add Snake there in the games? Looks like we got a Nokia lover here. Nokia snakes.
We were
Yeah.
discussing Snake the other day, so we're adding some more games. We've finalized a couple, so we're going to be announcing them too. I'm a huge fan of Snake. I think we'll
Nice.
probably add it soon.
Yeah. Many games like Snakes. Um, yeah, we have quite like in the beginning when we launched these basic games, I was like worried like, are these games too basic for people? But the feedback's been great. We will have more graphics and more artistic designs coming soon. But the simple games that are addictive, like Snake, doesn't have to have the best graphics, but it has to keep you engaged and keep your emotions high. So yeah, let's do it. Let's add Snake.
Nice. You guys hear that from the team of Legion? Yeah. So thanks for proposing it on Axion YouTube channel.
Yeah.
All right. So what else have we got? All right, guys. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to add it in the chats. Okay. So I believe this was something that was shared yesterday during the Discord AMA, but perhaps maybe you guys want to just run through quickly as well. Um,
Yeah,
right.
so are you thinking of cross-chain in the future? So hell, so in terms of like a multi-chain, do you want to just touch on that as well?
Yeah, so with the marketplace itself for the Blue Moon, we will be running on Ethereum network, Binance Smart Chain, and Polygon is one that we've discussed. So with our developers, so most likely yes, we will, and also Solana. So we have our own roadmap for this, but most definitely to answer your question, yes.
Yeah, we can see
Nice.
like we had a conversation with like Gate Chain, and they're launching their own blockchain, and there's also Phantom that's coming out. So for us,
Nice. Yeah.
the more we can add, I don't think it takes anything away having these options.
True. In fact, I think Phantom is quite aggressive in terms of the kind of projects it's launching on the Phantom. So interesting to see.
Yeah, I think it overtook BSC in daily volume like last week, so it's got some
True.
crazy growth. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, we have got one asking about wallet.
Okay. So the Legion wallet, like the whole point of the Legion wallet. So when we designed the ecosystem, we knew that there had to be one place. If you want to make it easy to use, there has to be one place where whatever you do, it could be added to that wallet. So instead of you having to simultaneously add wallets and all the time, so if you're going to be using the Legion ecosystem, it makes sense to have our Legion wallet. So as we develop our platform on our ecosystem, and the more services that we add, it's going to increase the utility for the wallet because now the wallet is going to be connected to more and more different pieces of Legion network. In terms of the wallet itself, like we already, the developers already adding Ethereum chain. We're also going to be adding Wallet Connect, so the way you can sign signatures by showing the barcode on your Legion app, that's coming soon. And in terms of connection with everything that we do. So when we launch our future games, when we launch our software as a service, it can all be connected to your Legion wallet. So it's more the central, easy to use payment system. You can actually export your Legion wallet, and we also want to allow importing in the future. So if you have wallets already that exist somewhere else, it's a non-custodial wallet. So we want to allow you to import wallets and also create additional wallets in the Legion app. So right now there's just one, but we will add the feature where you can create another wallet inside the Legion app. Then you can switch between them as well.
All right, thanks for that as well. All right, guys, I just want to just comment again. Please write your questions in English. Unfortunately, I can't speak Russian, so I won't be able to. Not too sure. I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to assume. Maybe Atar, do you speak Russian? Perhaps
No, no, no.
Or Suhail?
I speak a little bit of Urdu. Like, I'm from Pakistan. My background.
I see. All right, okay.
Yeah, a bit of Arabic, and that's about it. I tried Italian, and I failed. So
Yeah, you know, probably
We have
best to just stick to the pastas, and the pizzas.
yeah, can still benefit without the language. Yeah.
True,
uh,
true.
we have one question. Are you guys planning for any token burns in the future?
So we don't have that functionality in the contract. We've also renounced ownership. However, we can still burn tokens by manually sending it to the burn address. So the option is always there. We didn't really see a need at this stage, but if we ever create a situation where burning would be a benefit to the ecosystem, it's still possible by using the burn address.
Solid, solid. And you guys heard it there. He mentioned it. They renounced
Yep.
ownership. So
Yep.
Okay, was that a question?
100%.
Yeah. Like as soon as we deployed it and the tokens, we renounced ownership. We can't make any changes, even if there were things that could be changed in the contract. Like we can't do that.
Uh, so, some other questions as well. Will you do any announcement on exchanges for the future? I believe this is also part of the roadmaps as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to touch on that? We kind of confirmed two already.
Yeah, so
Nice.
we've had conversation with multiple tier one exchanges. We've had conversation with quite a few. So yeah, to answer your question, we will announce them more closer to the time when the public sale is happening and finishing. But there are going to be some really good exchanges that we've spoken to. So we don't want to really start off with any tier two, tier three level exchanges. Strictly tier one for now. That's
Yeah,
what we're
it's
focused
it's
on.
definitely it's definitely a process as well. Like we always get asked, have you applied for Binance? Have you applied for the top
Oh,
exchanges, Coinbase? Everybody will ask you the same question.
when Binance? When Binance?
Yeah,
Oh
so it
my
happens all the
god.
time. It's a process, and they like to see volume. Binance likes to
Mm.
see volume. They like to. They're at a stage where they're very picky. Sometimes you can get in through connections. Most of the time, they want to see volume. So again, it's going to be you guys who are in the community that can help us. If we make this a high volume trading token on the smaller exchanges, that's when we raise the eyebrows of the big exchanges. So for us, we believe we have a solid project that is worthy. However, we have to just still go through the process.
Yeah, and we also have some really great connections in this field, especially with some of our venture capitalists that we have on board.
Nice. That's awesome, guys. Yeah, you guys are really, very impressive. Again, I just can't say this enough, but you guys really have a pretty much well thought, solid business plan. In terms of directing it, implementing it, and I think we are really happy to have you guys to be part of the Action launch. And I think the Action community as well. We also, this is probably one of the uh, I don't want to give preference, but it's a very solid project, to have on our launch pad, and I think this is a really amazing opportunity for us as well. All
Absolutely.
right, we have about 5 minutes left to this live. Do you guys have any other last questions? I'm going to take one last question. If not, Delgado, have you got one last question, perhaps on your end?
yes. So when will staking launch, or is it already launched?
No, so staking is launching soon, and we expect the module to be ready beginning of March. So as soon as the token is ready for launch, we want to enable, because right now you can't stake anyway through that because nobody has tokens. So our target is to have the staking module in place in our mobile app by the time we launch on the exchanges. So that's 7th of March. So that's our plans for the staking.
All right, you mentioned no one has tokens. So the play to earn, was it primarily just testing?
No, so we have a claim feature. So basically, you can start earning LGX a day. However, you receive it after TGE and based on the rewards vesting period. So, for example, if you earn 1,000 LGX at this stage, it's just being added to your account, or it's being added to the data that shows that you have 1,000 LGX. So then it's going to be added to a smart contract, and the whatever percentages are supposed to be paid out according to the rewards, you will start receiving those tokens. So if you earn 1,000 LGX before the token launches, you will receive that after TGE based on the rewards schedule.
Nice, solid. All right, that poet. I don't see any more questions.
Well, technically, I would say that's your question. But then this is something from the community. This will be the last one.
Yeah, absolutely. So, there's only two of these hats ever made so far. But yeah, we had some conversation with the team, merch, and a few other things. We have an event in Dubai on the 21st. We sponsor like a strategic partners with the Global Blockchain Congress, so we're gonna have some stuff there. But definitely, like everybody likes his hat. Every time I
Yeah,
walk around,
pretty
people
awesome.
like it. So yeah, we my hat, like mine's a bit sweaty. I wear it every day, so maybe you don't want mine, but we'll make sure that we'll get some out there
Hey,
for you
you never
guys.
know, bro. I mean, it can always heavy auction. One out of one Arthur exclusive CEO hat.
And you guys heard
Yeah,
it
yeah,
here first. There's only two in existence. The other one's
Yeah.
mine.
yeah. It's on the way, but I'm not sure how long it's been gonna take to get delivered.
All right, guys. I think it's been awesome. Thanks a lot, guys. For joining this live. Really appreciate having the Legion Network team over here as well, and thanks for co-hosting the show as well, Delgado. And thank you to all the Axion members as well as I see there's also a couple of heavyweight, Legion followers as well in the chat.
Yeah, they're called
I'm
legionaries, so that's what they.
Legionaries.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nice. So we have the
they're
Axionauts and the Legionaries. Pretty
yeah.
yeah.
So
I
awesome.
see all the lightning bolts in the chat.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
I just wanted to say thank you to all of our team, like especially at Legion, working hard behind the scenes. Like what you see is the output and the hard work that some of these guys don't sleep. Some of these guys we tell them to sleep, but they don't want to sleep because they're excited, and they've been sweating blood, sweat, and tears over the last 1.5 years. So I say thank you to them as well. So it's because of them. We just have ideas, but the people who put in the work deserve the credit as well.
Yeah, pretty awesome. All right, guys. In case you guys want more information on the launch, take a look at the website that's over in the crawler at the bottom of this page itself. We should have the pledging ready in about a couple of minutes. For those who for are new to the Axion network, the basic requirement is to actually purchase 5 million Axion at current price and have it staked for 1 year, and you'll be able to get basic education for to be part of this project. All right. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks everyone, and let's go. Cheers.
Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
Bye,
Thank you
much.
guys.
guys. Take care. Have a
Bye.
great day, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.